Hello, I'm living in America, so I have things to say, and you're going to have to listen. That's how it feels lately. Like, we are so obnoxious. My God. Okay, I'm so obnoxious. I'll speak for myself. Sorry, America. I apologize to the entire country. I'm obnoxious. I have something to say, and I want you to listen. So, doggone it, you're going to listen. We're talking about the death of an identity. Like, I am disabled. I'm going to identify with that. I'm going to become righteously indignant if I feel that you have somehow attacked or otherwise questioned my particular status here as a disabled person. I need to drop that. And I'm dropping it right now as we speak because I don't need it anymore. What does that serve? What purpose does that serve? It just makes me angry. Angry with people who decide that I have something else going wrong besides Parkinson's and the other things that I have been diagnosed with, which is actually a series of symptoms that fluctuate wildly. And I am very addicted to pharmaceuticals because they actually help me move and function. I'm speaking to you today because I'm on a medication called carbidopa-levodopa, which has a lot of side effects. I wish that I could find other ways to function. I do. I don't know of any other medication that will work in my condition. I've tried everything, literally, brain surgery. I've had subcutaneous devices installed. I've had all kinds of things, which would bypass the digestion, of course. My point is this. Parkinson's itself does not define me, and I have allowed it to do so for so long because I was volunteering in the advocacy community for so long, and I still do. I do a lot of work now that's very quiet behind the scenes because I don't really have the energy to market it or to express it publicly. It doesn't matter that I'm functioning better than ever within this community, this worldwide community of people that identify and who have this disease. As a volunteer who does more work than ever, it doesn't matter. You don't need to know that. I'm satisfied knowing that I'm contributing in the ways that I can. It's very quiet. And I've noticed that the people who want to be seen have less interest in me, which is perfect because I don't have any interest in necessarily being seen in a particular way because that prevents me from keeping an open mind and having possibilities that could actually be more helpful than before. My ego was too big and in the way. I had to get out of my own way to really do good work. So this is a little bumbling and meandering, this little chat here, but it's just going to be five minutes. So I want to thank you for listening to this because what's happening is remarkable. I'm still suffering, in fact, more than ever before. And that is not an identification or any excuse for anything. That's not to say, hey, I'm, poor me or victimhood. That's just to state the facts, from neuropathy to spinal problems and numb feet, legs, hands. I lose my voice often enough. I can't leave my house most days. I'm on the floor fairly often. I'm well acquainted with dust bunnies in this house. I know all the floorboards by heart. I can memorize and tell you exactly how many crawling maneuvers it will take to get from bed to bath. But what is most important is that there is so much abundance and joy and openness. And I'm experiencing this through others as well. There are some incredible minds over on Substack. Check it out. Just peruse Substack. Just revolutionary stuff. Some may call some of these things conspiracy theories. I don't know. I just like to explore concepts, topics, and philosophies. And if you do too, check it out. And that's my plug. That's the only time you'll hear me plug anything, and that's kind of an underground thing. Also, I wanted to say this. You have plenty of time to do whatever you want. We've spent our lives being so busy and distracted because we don't want to look at certain things. And I do that a lot, so I know that I've seen it in others, and I can recognize it. I want to tell you that whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. You've made it this far. But take a look at things that aren't serving you anymore. That's what I'm doing. Thought I'd share. Hope it helps. Have a great day.